He'll start us out here in the second. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
This one's going to be fielded by Ordonez. One away.
Not a bad swing on that pitch, but just got underneath it. And the result, easy fly ball to right.
Gutierrez at the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards third. 2 down. And Casey Kochman to bat. 2 outs and nobody on. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. Guillen will field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. Still nobody on the board here in Detroit. Big bats ready to make an appearance. And Brandon Inge at the plate. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Swung on, hit down the left field line, into the corner. Gone! That's a dinger. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball in a 1-0 lead. Around to score on a solo shot. Let's take a look at our WPA chart brought to you by Pepsi.
Well, Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it. He drove it out of the park.
And what they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now they need to still be aggressive out there. Go right after. We're in the lead now, Gary. The Tigers offense getting the job done. Now they want to see if they can't continue a rally and keep on tacking runs. Get that margin for error for the pitching staff.
Hit in the air to left center. Bradley's there. And he gets over and pulls it in for the out. Avila will get his chance at the plate now.
An historic collapse in 2009 as the quest for the AL Central title just slipped right out of their hands, coming down to a final play-in game against the Minnesota Twins.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. Well, the Tigers do not want to be reminded of the 09 ending. You go into September, 7-game lead, and you end up, ouch, that's a hurt.
Well, yeah, and it was absolutely painful to watch if you're a Detroit Tigers fan. The fact that their offense shut down, their starting pitching, besides Verlander and Porcello, was a mismatched rotation throughout the season. Jim Neal did an excellent job with that team, but their bullpen was in flux too. And when you have so many different things going wrong with your team, you can understand why they had this historic collapse.
You know, guys, you're right. I think that it comes down to, we don't talk about momentum very much in baseball, but teams can get hot and gain momentum, and teams can get cold and get momentum as well, and that's what happened to the Tigers at the end of the 2009 season.
Lee with the windup, and Lopez picks it up. Throws to first, side is retired. A strike here in the second, getting a run across. Detroit leads it here 1-0. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. A cloudy day here in Detroit. Comerica Park, the place. It's going to be Johnson now. And Laird sets up his target. It's taken by Johnson inside. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that should be a single. And that'll bring Jack Wilson to the plate.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
On the way. Hit in the air to center field. And Rayburn didn't have a problem getting over there in time. Ichiro.
When you look at Ichiro Suzuki, the stats on him, the 225 hits.
Swing and a rocket towards short. And that one is in there. His second hit today. Seattle, here's their shot right now. For Ichiro, it's about a second career, really, already an all-star and a great Hall of Fame player in his own home country in Japan, and incredibly has done even better playing in the Major League.
Well, and a lot of people thought that the swing he has, that corkscrew type swing where he bails and he's flying all over the place with his hip and his front shoulder, would not work in Major League Baseball. Big league pitchers will be able to exploit that. I don't think so.
And we'll get to see Jose Valverde pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there at the belt, the 1-0. Drilled towards the hole. One.
Well, they treated the hometown crowd with phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Well, we take a look at our Pepsi Clutch performer delivering the goods for the club today. Rick Porcello, a young man who continues to impress.
Well, you know, Gary, there's no way you can win baseball games without great starting pitching, and he came through in this one with the most important performance of the game. And that's basically the definition of what it takes to be the Pepsi Clutch performer of the game.
And Steve, I want to send these folks home.
No question.